Welcome to Kicktalk. I am Callum Corral. On today's programme we have a match report from our main game, Thistle versus Sauchie, with the reaction as well as a goals roundup from around the grounds. But first it's on to today's results. Scottish Junior Cup Round 2. West Calder United 0, Carnoustie 0, Livingston 1, Shotts 5, Blackburn 0, Musselburgh 3, Montrose 3, Ovenvix 1, Athley 6, Dunbar 0, Pumpston 0, Robroy 2, Newmains United 3, Lochee 10, Kennaway Star Hearts 5, Craigmark 0, Haddington 0, Linlithgow 5, Glenafton 1, Broxburn 0, Luncarty 7, Forfar 0, Bathgate 1, Blantyre 6, Edinburgh United 7, Crossgate Primrose 0, Kellow 1, Glenrothes 8, Grantown 2, Bellshill 5, Clydebank 7, Lossiemouth 0, Thornywood 6, Kerrymuir Thistle 1, Carluke 1, Troon 2, Greenock 0, Newton Grange Star 4, Largs Thistle 3, Sauchie 1, Darragh 1, Hermes 2, Buckie 0, St Andrews United 3, Armadale 2, Fauldhouse 2, St Anthony's 3, Dunnypace 4, Larkhill 1, Davil 3, Saltcoats 0, Maud 5, Rosyth 1, Hulford 3, Fraserburgh 1, Rosvale 3, Whitburn 1, St Rochs 2, Port Glasgow 6, Ballingree Rovers 0, Bughead Thistle 2, Luga 5, Longside 2, Yoka 4, Cumnock 3, Newmarkers 1, Aberdeen 1, Dundonald Bluebell 4, Forfar 0, Kelty Hearts 1, Dundee Violet 1, Maryhill 0, Port Gordon 1, Bancory St Tiernan 6, Beath 4, Cumbernauld 1, Spey Valley 4, Aberdeen 1, Lesmahago 6, Lochawe 0, Canool 1, Arbroath 6, Downfield 1, Lochee Harp 0, Glasgow Pershore 1, Kilbirnie 2, Govan 0, Neilston 3, Taypot 2, Bonnyrig 4, Jeansfield Swifts 2, Bridge of Don Thistle 0, Arniston 2, Vale of Clyde 0, Coulter 1, Rutherglen 1, Pennycook 4, Maple 2, Pollock 4, Whitlets 0, Royal Albert 1, Shettleston 3, Nairn 1, Lewis United 0, Dice 2, Forth Wanderers 1, Bowness 10, Stonyburn 0, Dalkeith 1, Kilwinning 2, Foz Thistle 2, Dundee East Craigie 5, Broughty 2, Stonehaven 1, Ovenmeadow 2, Benbub 1, Bankside 0, Auchinleck 6, Thornton Hibs 1, Kilsyth Rangers 3, Johnsonborough 5, Breckenvix 2, Newborough 0, Camlin 4, Falkirk 4, Buchanhaven Hearts 3, Stagecoach West of Scotland Central League 1st, Ashfield 2, Lanark 5, Wishart 0, Renfrew 1, and Stagecoach West of Scotland Central League 2nd, Cambuslang 7, Vale of Leven 3. And now it's on to my report at Barfields Park, where the Scot in the Scottish Cup second round match was Largs Thistle 3, Sauchie 1. Largs threw the form book out of the window with a convincing 3-1 win over East Super League side Sauchie. As for Sandy MacLean's side, Largs have been struggling of late and they opened in commanding fashion, scoring twice in the opening 7 minutes. Winger Sean Lawrence burst down the left and his skidding cross was deflected clear, but Thistle skipper Graham Muir let rip with a 20-yard power driver into the roof of the net in 4 minutes. And then in 7 minutes, Ewan Lindsay was quickest to react after a long throw was cleared out of the Sauchie goalmouth to fiercely strike the ball home from 16 yards. Sauchie were shell-shocked. Ian Fisher followed up with a long-range effort which had to be saved by Sauchie keeper Darren Dolan. Sauchie went close with a free kick which was deflected but safely into Largs keeper Weir's arms. Ian Syme then had a dangerous header after a good cross from the right, but it was straight at keeper Weir. And then Craig Johnson for the visitors capitalised on defensive indecision in the Largs ranks but blazed over from good positioning on the half-hour mark. Stevie Dolan was wasteful in 41 minutes with a free header wide of target at the left-hand post after an arching cross. Thistle had further chances before the interval, with a Kyle long shot saved by Darren Dolan, with Muir's follow-up being stopped again by the busy Sauchie keeper. Ewan Lindsay's diagonal ran into the box and cheeky curling effort, with the outside of his right foot just finished wide of the right post. Thistle deserved to be 2-0 to the good at half-time, and Lags were in control for the opening 15 minutes of the second half, but a shock red card in the hour mark changed matters. Ian Fisher was given a straight red for taking down Craig Johnson, but most observers in the stadium felt it was an excellent tackle and he cleanly got the ball. So Thistle were really having to regroup, but it was no surprise when they conceded moments later, as Sauchie had gained an immediate confidence lift, and it was a corner which Graham King fired home from close range. And Largs keeper Grant Weir then made two excellent saves after a dangerous shot from Darren Cummings to their top right hand corner was beaten away, and Kasinki's shot from the resultant corner was superbly clawed away by the alert keeper. This made the game safe in 75 minutes though, as a long clearance from Weir bounced awkwardly in the gusts, and as the Sauchie keeper Dolan hesitated, Lawrence leapt through the air and headed over the flailing keeper and into the net, despite a desperate effort to clear the ball by the defenders. Largs held out in the remaining minutes for an important confidence-boosting win, as Sauchie fell short against lower league opposition and exited the cup. And now it's over to Thistle goalscorer Sean Lawrence and his take on the game. With Sean Lawrence who grabbed the third goal to finally see off Sauchie. Largs were down to 10 men. It was a crucial goal.
To be honest, I had no idea that it went in until I got up. All I knew that I'd been cleaned by the keeper. I thought I was going to get a foul. Next minute, everybody celebrating, so I had to run away and celebrate with them, didn't I?
It was a great start, wasn't it? Getting the early two goals.
Two great goals, two volleys. You can't. If you go 2-0 down to that, you can't really complain. And then when we get the man sent off, it made it a bit harder, but just as well we get the third goal, because we deserve to win that. That's right. A real tails-up performance though, wasn't it? I mean, everybody worked really hard for it. You can tell, ever since the Kilsyth game, everybody's got training, minus myself, because I've not been able to get out for work, but the atmosphere in the camp's a lot better, so it is, and everybody's just gelling together, and we're getting the performances and the results in it. That's right, so hopefully it will continue next week into the league as well. I imagine it will, hopefully we're going to wee run. Yeah, that's it. Well, let's say though, your performance today, you must have been delighted as well, but to get the goal to round it off was great. That's me get 2-2 now. Somebody needs to stop me because I'm on fire. And thanks to Sean there, who's sounding cock a hoop as you'd expect. And now it's on to Largs Thistle manager Sandy MacLean. With Sandy MacLean after Largs Thistle's 3-1 win over Sauchie, a terrific win for you, Sandy. You must be delighted. Yeah, absolutely delighted. I think the whole club needed that, and I believe we deserved it today. I thought the players were great. We worked really hard this week at training on a wee bit about Sauchie and how they would play, and we kind of stopped them playing, and then we carried it to them. We got out of the traps, absolutely flying. The system we played today worked a treat. The first two goals were, I wouldn't quite say they're off the training ground, but they were kind of what we had planned and how we wanted to play. Grant, we made two great saves for you, maybe even more than that, but you must have been really disappointed about the red card, because it was a very strange decision. Well, Ian looks like he's got the ball. The referees, to be fair to him, he says that he thinks that both feet were off the ground and Ian wasn't in control of his body, but the argument to that is, when are you ever in control of your body when you're tackling somebody? You're stretching all the time to tackle, but we need to take that in the chin, because Ian was fantastic today, as a lot of people were. Yeah, let's say Grant made the great saves which were crucial. He made one great save and the other one was for the cameras for me, but there you go. No, he did. He contributed today. He was looking forward to it. I think the whole squad were looking forward to it today, and it was a great reaction, considering, go and look how young that team is. It was a great performance. Important to get that, restore that 2-goal cushion. Sean's header really went for it. Yeah, absolutely. But we deserved that wee bit of luck. That's a wee bit of luck we've been saying for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's not been there. It's a long clearance. We virtually went 4-5 at that point. We didn't have anybody up front. We were saying to Sean and to James to try and break for the wider areas. But Sean's gambled, and the goalie's made a bit of a rickets of it, if the truth be told. Sure. And we want to kick on from here now. Yeah, well, that's hopefully that's you don't know when you turn corners or what's a good result and what's a bad result, but all we can do is wait and see who we play next week and go and try and do the same again. Okay, well done today, Sandy. Well done. Cheers.
Thanks to Sandy MacLean for the interview. And now it's on to our Scottish Cup goal scorers roundup. Hulford began the defence of their Scottish Cup at Rosyth. A double from Chris Robertson and a Mackenzie strike was enough for the Ford to win 3-1. Ryan Dees and Gary McCann on the score sheet for Oven Meadow as they grabbed a narrow 2-1 win over Central League outfit Benbub. Dees scored an 18-yard strike and it was 1-0 at half-time, but McCann didn't double Meadows' lead till the 88th minute, with Benbub responding on the 89th. It wasn't easy either for Kilbirnie Ladeside, who edged out Glasgow Perthshire in the city 2-1. McLean opened the scoring for Ladeside before Perthshire equalised, and a Chris Malone penalty strike was the difference between the sides. Dale and Muir notched the goals for Troon as they got a valuable 2-1 away win at Carluke. A Nisbet double, a McKnight goal, completed the comeback for Cumnock, who went 1-0 down at home to Newmacar. And McGowan, Reid and McKenna put Beath 3-1 up at half-time over Cumbernauld. McShane completed the rout for Beath after the interval. And Pollock ran out comfortable 4-0 winners over Whitlets. Sweeney opened the scoring on 4 minutes for the Lock. A McLean double and a Winters penalty followed on to round off a good day at Newlands Field Park for Pollock. And a Cameron Marlowe, he got the only goal of the game for Glenafton as they were victorious over Broxburn. And it was a trouncing at Talbot for Banks of Dee, who journeyed all the way from Aberdeen. Doubles from Milliken and Gormley and strikes from Spence and Young made it a Super 6 for Auchinleck. And veteran Michael Hart, he helped inform Kilwinning to a 2-1 win at Dalkeith, who grabbed the consolation in the 95th minute. That's it for Kicktalk in our Scottish Cup roundup today. Thank you and goodbye.